Welcome back to Stickify Quiz. Today's challenge is all about the FIFA World Cup. We'll throw you 50 questions your way. Records, legends, finals, and crazy stats. Some are super easy, some will really test your football knowledge. Can you score all 50 correct answers? Let's find out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your final score below. All right, football fans, let the World Cup quiz begin. Which country has won the most FIFA World Cup titles with 5? Germany, Italy, Brazil. Yeah, that's Brazil. 5 titles: 1958, 1962, 1970, 1994, and 2002. Who is the all-time top scorer in FIFA World Cup history? Ronaldo, Miroslav Klose, Gerd Muller. Easy, that's Miroslav Klose, 16 goals across 4 World Cups. In which year was the very first FIFA World Cup held? 1930, 1934, 1926. Correct, 1930 in Uruguay, where it all began. Who scored the fastest goal in World Cup history after just 11 seconds? Clint Dempsey, Vaclav Masic, Hakan Şükür. That's Hakan Şükür, 11 seconds against South Korea in 2002. Insane. Who is the youngest player ever to appear at a FIFA World Cup? Sebastian Fabregas, Pelé, Norman Whiteside. Norman Whiteside, just 17 years and 42 days old in 1982. Who is the oldest player ever to appear at a FIFA World Cup? Assam El Hadari, Roger Milla, Dino Zoff. Egypt's Assam El Hadari, 48 years and 161 days old in 2018. How many nations co-hosted the 2026 FIFA World Cup? 2 nations, 3 nations, 4 nations. 3 nations, USA, Canada, and Mexico, co-hosted for the very first time. How many teams competed in the expanded 2026 FIFA World Cup? 40 teams, 48 teams, 32 teams. Boom, 48 teams, the biggest World Cup in history. How many goals did Just Fontaine score in the 1958 World Cup? A single tournament record. 10 goals, 13 goals, 11 goals. Just Fontaine, 13 goals in 1958. France, a record that still stands today. What is the biggest winning margin in World Cup finals history? Hungary versus El Salvador, Germany versus Saudi Arabia, Yugoslavia versus Zaire. Hungary, 10-1 against El Salvador in 1982. Absolutely ruthless. Which country is the only nation to have qualified for every single World Cup? Brazil, Germany, Argentina. Brazil, the only nation at all 23 editions. Iconic. Who scored the famous Hand of God goal at the 1986 World Cup? Lionel Messi, Jorge Valdano, Diego Maradona. Maradona, the most controversial goal ever, versus England in 1986. Who holds the record for most World Cup match appearances? Lionel Messi, Lothar Matthews, Cristiano Ronaldo. Lionel Messi, 26 World Cup appearances, the GOAT said record. Who is the youngest scorer in World Cup history? Gavi, Pelé, Michael Owen. Pelé, just 17 years and 239 days old in 1958, a teenage prodigy. What was the total prize fund at the 2026 FIFA World Cup? $550 million, $727 million, $440 million. $727 million, the biggest prize fund in World Cup history. Which team pulled off the biggest World Cup shock by beating England 1-0 in 1950? Hungary, United States, North Korea. The USA beat England 1-0 in 1950, one of football's greatest upsets ever. How many FIFA World Cups did Pelé win in his career? 2 World Cups, 4 World Cups, 3 World Cups. Pelé with 3, 1958, 1962, and 1970. No one has matched it. Who is the oldest goal scorer in World Cup history? Dino Zoff, Assam El Hadari, Roger Milla. Roger Milla, 42 years and 39 days old for Cameroon in 1994. Legendary. Which country won the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar? France, Argentina, Morocco. Argentina. Messi finally got his hands on the trophy in Qatar 2022. Who won the Golden Ball at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar? Lionel Messi, Luka Modric, Kylian Mbappe. Lionel Messi, his second Golden Ball. The GOAT confirmed himself in Qatar. Who scored a hat-trick in the 2022 World Cup final? Olivier Giroud, Kylian Mbappe, Lionel Messi. Mbappe, hat-trick in the final and still lost. France's heartbreak in 2022. How many total matches were played at the 2026 World Cup? A new record. 80 matches, 64 matches, 104 matches. 104 matches. The expanded 48-team format brought way more games. Insane. Which nation won the very first FIFA World Cup in 1930? Uruguay, Brazil, Argentina. Uruguay, home advantage helped them lift the very first World Cup in 1930. Who holds the record for most goals in a single World Cup edition? Sandor Kossis, Just Fontaine, Gerd Muller. Just Fontaine, 13 goals in one tournament. France, a record that still stands today. What did Zinedine Zidane do to get sent off in the 2006 World Cup final? Pushed the referee, elbowed a player, headbutted Materazzi. The headbutt. Zidane headbutted Materazzi in his very last match. What an exit. In how many different World Cups has Cristiano Ronaldo scored? 3 World Cups? 5 World Cups? 4 World Cups? 5 World Cups. CR7 scored in 5 different tournaments, a unique record. Which goalkeeper holds the record for most World Cup clean sheets? Oliver Kahn, Gianluigi Buffon, Peter Shilton? Peter Shilton, England legend with 10 World Cup clean sheets, unmatched. Who was named the best player of the 1986 World Cup? Diego Maradona, Michel Platini, Gary Lineker. Maradona. 1986 was his World Cup, the best player to ever grace the tournament. Which World Cup edition had the most red cards ever with 28 dismissals? 1998 France, 1990 Italy, 2006 Germany, 2006, 28 red cards including Zidane's infamous headbutt in the final. What happened in the deciding moment of the 1994 World Cup final penalty shootout? Romario scored the winner. Roberto Baggio missed the final penalty. Baggio missed. Italy's Roberto Baggio blazed the final penalty over. Heartbreak. How many times has Germany appeared in the FIFA World Cup final? 5 times, 6 times, 8 times. Germany, 8 finals, won 4 and lost 4, the most consistent nation in history. Which was the smallest nation ever to qualify for the 2026 World Cup? Trinidad and Tobago, Curacao, Iceland? Curacao, the tiniest nation ever at a World Cup, an incredible achievement. Messi and Ronaldo chased which historic milestone at the 2026 World Cup? Record 30 matches, 6 World Cup appearances, 5 World Cup appearances. 6 World Cups, first players ever to reach that milestone. Absolute legends. Which African nation made history by reaching the 2022 World Cup semifinals? Morocco, Cameroon, Senegal. Morocco, first African nation to reach the semis in 2022. Absolute legends. Who won the Golden Boot at the 2018 World Cup in Russia? Kylian Mbappe, Harry Kane, Romelu Lukaku. Harry Kane, 6 goals in Russia 2018, the Golden Boot for England's captain. Which country hosted the 2018 FIFA World Cup? Qatar, Russia, Germany. Russia. The 2018 World Cup was held across 11 cities in Russia. How old was Pelé when he won his first World Cup in 1958? 17 years old, 19 years old, 21 years old. Just 17. Pelé was a teenager when he won his first World Cup in 1958. Extraordinary. Who won the Golden Ball as best player at the 1998 World Cup? Davor Suker, Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldo. Ronaldo. R9 claimed the Golden Ball in 1998 despite France winning the title. How many World Cup titles does Italy hold? 4 titles? 3 titles, 5 titles. Italy with 4. Who was the top scorer at the 2014 World Cup in Brazil? Neymar, James Rodriguez, Thomas Müller. James Rodriguez, 6 stunning goals in Brazil 2014, announced himself to the world. Which nation won the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa? Spain, Netherlands, Germany. Spain, Iniesta's extra-time winner, La Roja's golden generation at its peak. How much prize money does the 2026 World Cup winner take home? $42 million, $35 million, $50 million. $50 million, a new record payout for the 2026 World Cup champions. Who country does 2018 Golden Ball winner Luka Modric represent? Slovenia, Serbia, Croatia. Croatia. Modric led tiny Croatia to the final. He is built different. Who scored in 5 consecutive World Cup tournaments, a unique record? Pelé, Miroslav Klose, Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo scored in 5 consecutive World Cups. No one else has done that. Who was the oldest player to win the World Cup, lifting the trophy in 1982? Peter Shilton, Dino Zoff, Roger Mila? Dino Zoff, 40 years old, captained Italy to glory in 1982, a true GOAT. The 1994 World Cup in the US set a cumulative attendance record of how many fans? 2.8 million, 4.1 million, 3.5 million. 3.5 million. The US 1994 World Cup, a record that stood for decades. Which World Cup final was the first ever decided by a penalty shootout? 2006, Italy versus France. 1994, Brazil versus Italy. 1990, Germany versus Argentina. 1994, Brazil versus Italy. The only goalless World Cup final settled on penalties. How many nations competed in the very first 1930 FIFA World Cup? 8 nations, 16 nations, 13 nations. Just 13 nations. A small beginning in Uruguay. Now, 48 teams compete. Which country won the first World Cup held in Europe in 1934? Austria, Germany, Italy. Italy's Mussolini's hosts won on home soil in 1934, their first of 4 titles. Who captained Argentina to their first ever World Cup title in 1978? Cesar Luis Menotti, Daniel Passarella, Mario Kempes. Daniel Passarella, Argentina's youngest captain to lift the World Cup at just 25 years old.